What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Keith back with another live stream. Today is Wednesday, December 31st, 2025, New Year's Eve. Um, yeah, we finna get into the charts. We finna do live trading, stocks and futures, and we're gonna have a good day. Good New Year's Eve leading us into 2026. But before we get started, y'all know what we must do. We must get our prayer in. So go ahead and bow your heads. Dear Lord, we just come to you just saying thank you. Thank you for being the head of our lives. Thank you for being our Father. Thank you for being the one that cares for us, the one that protects us, the one that makes sure that no matter how many times the enemy try to attack us, you're there for us, Lord. Lord, we come to you just repenting for our sins that we committed, seen and unseen, knowingly and unknowingly. We just ask for your strength in those weak moments, Lord, when we feel that we can't overcome situations. I ask that we call on you and we ask for your strength in the moments. Dear Lord, we want to thank you for the blessings you just provided for us and bestowed upon us throughout this year, the protection and love and care that you put on our families and loved ones that allowed them to see this year. And we ask that enter into the new year that we continue to call on you and declare that you're Jesus and your God. You're the only one, Lord. And I ask you just today, as we close out this year, the last day of this year, trading, we ask that we have a wonderful day. We be grateful for the opportunity, and we continue to learn from our wins and losses. We ask this in Jesus' name. We pray. Amen. All right. Ooh, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Now, today we got economic news wise. We had initial jobless claims at 7:30. Y'all see what it did to the market. Skyrocketed the market back up. We got crude oil at 9:30. And that's pretty much it. Nothing really else today. Of course, the markets are closed tomorrow. So any option traders, um, let you swing into next week. If you get any trades today, a lot of times you probably more than likely you're gonna want to close it today also. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into these charts. As we know, yesterday we did not um get no good trades yesterday. Market pretty much moved sideways. We identified it like very early on. We figured out, hey, it's more than likely gonna move sideways, um, or range, I guess you could say. And we left the market alone pretty much. Now coming into today though, we do have a lot more volatility due to initial jobs claim, but we definitely want to take advantage of potential days if we can. Um, Yesterday we only were able to get about 60. We no actually yesterday we lost about $60 on our accounts. Mainly due to us first trying to do Trader Rate, and yes, we're on Trader Rate again. We're going to copy trade these 3 accounts. So we're gonna do it again today. Hopefully we can do a lot better than we did yesterday. When it came to doing our trades, okay? We was a little bit slow, reacting and everything, but hey, it's fine. It was our very first day trading Tradeovate, doing the copy trade. We're gonna get, I told y'all, give me about a week. We're gonna get used to that platform. But today, I do think today we're gonna be a little bit better at exiting the trades today. Because like we said, yesterday we was up 130. We were trying to close the trade and we end up pressing the wrong button. We was in shorts and pressing sell to close the trade. Well, that's just gonna add positions, and they end up adding positions. We end up not closing the trade, but we end up pressing flat and all and close it all. I think that's until I get comfortable with their platform. I think that's how I'm gonna close my trades. If I don't take them to TP, I'll just hit flat and all. But yeah, all right. All that talking before. Dang, hold up. What is this? Oh. Hold up, let me drag it down so y'all can see. Yes, Trading View had an update or something. Look at this, y'all. See this? This wasn't here at first. Test that out. Probably on one of our streams that we have. Might test that out. Alright, let's get into today's analysis though. What are we looking for today? Looking at these charts yesterday, like we said, well, overall, before we say yesterday, overall, uptrend, of course. We made higher high. We're on SPY. If anybody want to know, we're on SPY. We made an uptrend, okay? Let's see if I can bring this. See, I want y'all to see the charts, but it's fine. I'll just tell y'all what I'm on. I think I could hold up, give me a second. See, that's the good thing. We're on kind of early, so we can do we got time to do a little stuff. Canvas. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Watermark. Ticker. Yeah. Okay, now I say SPY. So y'all can kind of see what I'm doing today. All right. Overall, uptrend, we know for a fact. Now, target high is 691.66. We did solidify this low down here at 648.93. That is our solidified level. That's solidified, okay? Now, we could technically say this solidified, but it's within inside overall trend. So we still using this as our respected level to keep the structure. Now, what do we see? Once we made that higher high, we immediately made a red candle to come make a low. So we knew, hey, we're making some type of low. Will this make a new higher low, for us to keep going? Or is it going to lead us to a lower low? Well, what happened? We closed red. No, we're making some type of low. We end up getting a green. And I was like, okay, well, now that's telling us, hey, our low that we was looking for should be pretty much done. We should be moving up. Well, what ended up happening? Well, we said yesterday, we was like, hey, we technically should be moving up, but what did we state yesterday? We said it's stuck in between these two daily gaps. I can pretty much see it moving sideways, and then I said, personally, I think we probably gonna go down. If anything, we probably gonna go down. But what ended up happening yesterday, we did exactly what we stated. It went sideways, and then it went down. So literally, it did exactly what we said to a T. Now, us closing inside this gap, closing red, we know we made a high, we made a low, made a next high, then we made another low, but it's not a lower low. Not until it crosses 686.07. Then it'll make a lower low, downtrend is created. Then we can use this high of this green candle at what's this high? 689.20. We're gonna mark that out because that potentially could be a new lower high. So if y'all want to know what I'm looking at, we got, of course, down, up. If we make that lower low, number 2 will be solidified, okay? Number 2 will be solidified. If we go up, if we push back up, though. So that's if we looking for shorts, okay? That's if we looking for shorts. All we really want to see is 686 taken. That's all we need. For the longs, we need to see, if you want to be bullish, we got high, low. Now this is making a trend within the trend, which is completely fine, but we can have a high, a low. We need a new higher high. We need number 3 to get taken. And then that will make number 4 potentially our new low that we want to see respected. Okay, so we need to, all we waiting on today is either 689.20 to get taken or 686.07 to get taken. Anything between that, you more scalping. I guess you could say we'd be having a scalp either direction. So we had to go to a lower time frame, follow the trend in that direction. But the major levels we're looking for is 689.20 and 686.07. Okay, crossing up once per bar. We just need to know it crossing up. That's it. Crossing down, let's put alert once per bar. So I can delete this alert up here. But right now, like we said, we're currently, guess you could say, we can currently chop. We can chop until we get in, until we break one or the other. We can just range, okay? Especially sitting in between these two gaps, these daily gaps. All right, but that's literally all we're looking for. So this pretty much is what we're looking for, and we very well can see a potential entry to the short if we stay inside this gap. If we come up and retest it and fail and start making a downtrend, especially if we come take yesterday's low, you can look for the shorts early entry back down to here, and then, but you just gotta get in light just because we in the range. So that's a potential entry too. We broke out this daily gap, so let's go to the hourly real quick to check. Okay, we broke out. It did make the downtrend already. We came back in. If we can switch and make another downtrend right up here, so we got higher high, but if we can make a low, lower high, lower low, then we can look for them shorts to come right back down. Okay, to come right back down. We can go to that daily. So we technically broke it in the after market and pre-market. So we broke it. We just want that daily to break it though. That's the biggest thing. We broke it in the after and pre-market, but we want that daily to break it. But it might be somewhat of an indicator that, hey, we're going to go down there because we already broke it before. We just have to see. We got to follow whatever this trend is on the hourly. And it was a downtrend, and we just broke that downtrend. So now we're waiting on market to make a trend. So we might got to wait till around 10, 11 o'clock to see the actual trend, unless we just somehow flush hard to make another lower low. Wait on that pullback, wait on that red candle, then we can get in. Okay. All right. Now going to NQ. Let's go to MNQ because we're not going to trade any NQs. We're going to trade straight micros. That's it. So we're going to put MNQ. Let's put it up here. MNQ. Going to that daily. Let's remove these previous targets we had when we was in them shorts yesterday. Delete all this just to clear it up some. All right. MNQ, looking at overall, we said it was bullish overall. Now, this does not have that new higher high like SPY has. It still has room to go up. We still got a lot of room to go up before we make a new higher high. So the last solidified level for MNQ is 23,000. Hold up, give me 1 second, y'all. I just started something. I didn't even log into my account. So I'm gonna have to black the screen real quick and let me log in. Just thought of it. Like literally when I look at the bottom, I said, "Oh, I didn't even log in." I'm logged in on TraderVate, but I'm not logged in on TradingView. Okay, think we got it now. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Breathe. Oh wow. I kind of clutched up, y'all. I forgot to mention that earlier. Wow. Luckily. Wow. I meant to mention earlier, I did try to go trade a little bit after. 'Cause I told you I said I would try to see if I get a trade after um the stream. And I did go try to get a couple trades. I got off though because I was like, heck no, this market is horrible. I'll try to wait to the FOMC meetings at 1. And I did take a couple more losses on one account. I didn't copy trade these accounts. And I thought I was on my PA account. Man, guess what, y'all? I was on a dang evaluation account. I did not trade my PA account, so I'm glad I didn't. Because, PA account is our actual live accounts. Wow, that was some luck right there. Good thing I did not overly trade or nothing. I took 2 more trades and got off. So even the eval trade eval account that we did take an extra 2 trades on, it didn't really go down bad or nothing. So, But that's crazy. I thought I was on my actual live account. I did not trade the live one. So we kind of got blessed with it, man. We kind of got blessed. So all my accounts pretty much, my other accounts pretty much only down to $60 that we said yesterday, except that one account. All right, but looking at this daily, like we said, the solidified level, last solidified level we had, all the way down at 23,516. Our potential solidified level is 24,153, 24,680, no, 887.75. Now, looking at this daily, and our target, of course, is these highs. Looking at daily, we broke this downtrend, this mini downtrend here, broke it, made a higher high. Then we end up making some lows. This potentially can be a new higher low at 24,887, but we must take this high. So let's mark out potential target. But it's gonna be a light green for the longs. Light green. That high must get taken. Okay, that high must get taken. But like we said, we broke this downtrend here, made that higher high, came down, made a low. Yes, we're in a slight downtrend, but it's fine. End up breaking that one, making another high. Okay, so higher high. This is the last most recent things we did was make a higher high. We got our first red candle. First red candle indicates what? We're making some type of low, either a higher low or a lower low. Well, we only been having red candles, so it's not telling us to go up yet. It's not quite telling us to go long just yet. We just been only having reds. So not until we get our first. I know everybody who want to be bullish. I know that y'all upset a little bit because we had no opportunity to go long. I've been telling y'all each day, I said, and not until we get our first green candle, can't go long. Not until we get our first green candle, can't go long. Well, we still haven't got our first green candle. And good thing, this one, we didn't go long. What happened? Came down. This one, we didn't go long. What happened? Came down. We gotta wait till you get a green daily candle before you can go long. I'm just being honest. The only way you can try to go long is if the hourly start looking bullish. You can take longs on the hourly, but other than that, to fully hold your longs, you gotta wait till at least one green daily candle. So even today, like, yes, we're pushed up pretty nice. It looks pretty good. Only way I really can truly trust the longs is either we make this higher high or we close green. That's the only way I can trust the longs. Other than that, I gotta scalp the longs. I can have an idea that, hey, maybe the longs will happen here or here, but you gotta kind of scalp the longs. You can't really hold it until you know we're finna close green. So I'm not putting a potential low here because this candle is current. So this is the last potential higher low. We trying to see, can we stay above here? We did fail to, right now, we failed to close in this gap. Close, well, we can't say close. We just opened the candle. But we did fail to retest of this gap. That's what I'll say. We broke above, broke above, broke above, broke above. We failed the retest of this big gap because we ended up closing back inside. And we failed the retest of this gap because we pushed to the other side. So to go bullish, first we need what? We need a break. So we need a green candle back above here, green daily candle back above, potential retest, and then if you can stay above and break a new higher high, we're fully long. Even if we don't make the higher high, we stay above, close green. I like the longs to potentially go up to the higher high. Same thing for up here. If we end up pushing up here, you still gotta wait. If you being bullish, if you trying to be bullish, today is not your day. Not based on the daily. You have to do it on the hourly if you want to. But we want to see a break, daily green candle, potentially if we get some type of a retest. And then that first green candle, as long as we don't close back inside here, the first green candle take the long back up. Well, it's also a chance that, hey, we could just see we push out of here and it just be all green candles go straight to the next one. Or we can push out of here and go straight up. Don't just do it all in one candle. So you never know. But no matter what, we said, hey, we failed to retest this gap. We failed to retest that gap. So at the bare minimum, we need at least a green candle closing back above before we start thinking about longs. Okay. So let's get into it. These the only really only thing I'm gonna trade is uh MNQ today. Let's see. We might. I don't know, man. I want to get into options, but it's so dangerous because y'all know I like to trade weekly options. It's so dangerous because tomorrow the market is closed. So then that's automatically taking a day off my DTE, uh, without me even be able to trade. It's like it's killing your contract with not even your fault. You know, the market's closed. So it's like, if I get in something today, I gotta get out today pretty much because I don't really want to hold it and waste a whole extra day off my contract week expirations. So it's a tricky situation. But let me look and see if I see some potentially nice movements. I think we're gonna leave the options alone. Other than I think we just probably trade SPY or QQQ just so it can line up with our M and Q trade. But I think flipping back and forth gonna kind of make it a little difficult. I think I don't know though. Let me see. Looking at and y'all know I've been watching this crowd strike faithfully, faithfully. Let's look at Tesla real quick. I want to see what Tesla's doing. Okay, Tesla's. I'm telling y'all, I think Tesla want to come down to 451. I was debating on getting on shorts on Tesla yesterday, but when I looked at them contract prices and I compared them to CrowdStrike, I said no, Tesla contract is not worth more than the CrowdStrike shorts. So I'm like, no, why the heck? It was just not. It just didn't line up with how much I wanted to pay. I was going to buy them yesterday because we pushed up. I was going to get in some shorts early. It was early, like right here. When it came to 61, once I seen that hourly red, I was finna get in these shorts. But then I was like, nah. When I seen them price, I said, no, I'm not. I'm not spending it for no dang Tesla puts. Not for the ones I was looking for, because the ones that I was comfortable with spending, like I was trying to spend like $200 or something. Man, it was like 435 puts, like all the way down here. I'm like, what the? Especially when I'm finna miss a whole day due to the holiday, I'm not finna pay that much. You know, I'm not finna spend $600 just for it to be a 445 put. No, this is too much. Especially when I'm missing a day and I'm only getting it for a week. So I left them alone. Honestly, I can't really mess with the CrowdStrike right now looking at this hourly because it just made a higher high right here. But it kind of messed up this downtrend. Only way I can kind of start thinking about it when it come make another lower low. Or maybe when it come down to 473, but can't really mess with CrowdStrike. So we might not get no option plays today. Might not. I don't know. Especially if it breaks this. Oh my goodness. Definitely gotta leave that alone for just the time being. So let's go back to the MNQ chart, man. We're gonna get ready. The market about to open in 2 minutes. We're gonna get ready to get situated. All right, MNQ. We are pushing off of this, but I just don't like that we failed we failed the retest. So the only way I'm looking for potential longs, we kind of probably missed the entry already. But if we push back above here on the lower time frame, so we're gonna drop time frame, push back above here and start making an uptrend above this daily gap, maybe I can take it back to the top. But other than that, I'm not. And then same thing for here. If we push above, make an uptrend above here, take it to the next gap. But looking at this, look like we didn't even get a chance to make no uptrend yet. We finally get our first pullback. So we're going to see how far down the pullback come. Yeah, we're going to see that. See how far down this pullback going to come. Is it going to come all the way back down here to retest this? Or are we going to push up and go to the top of the gap? So we're going to leave it alone for now. I would say, personally, shorts look like the best thing right now since it's a chance that we can come all the way back down to this gap. I think shorts look the best currently when the market's gonna open. But I'm not finna touch it right now. What I'm waiting on, y'all, is some type of structure. So either we make down, up, then make a lower low, then I can get in shorts back down to here. Or if we make high, low, then I see a higher high, I can potentially get in longs to go back to the top. So we probably gotta wait a little while because we gotta let a couple 5 minute candles play out. But I'm personally right now I'm saying shorts because it's a chance that it can come back down to this gap. And that's a nice 70 points to the downside. But I'll be right back, y'all. Y'all give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm trying to get this breakfast. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. Exactly like we said, them shorts definitely like to play out the open. Um, I don't know if y'all seen it. I did switch to the 1 minute to check it out. And I was like, because it was potential. I was like, hey, we probably could have got in off that 1 minute. So I dropped down to that 1 minute to see what structure was looking like. And I did see, hey, it was moving in a downtrend, respecting the whole time. But when I flipped back to the chart on the 1 minute when we just had the mic off, I seen that it had broke it. So I was like, hey, it's gonna have to push down hard, because if we look right here, we was respecting these solidify levels the whole time, right? Lower high, lower high, lower high. Then we made a higher high right here. But then we went right back to the downtrend. We made that lower low, lower high. But then we went right back to another higher high. But now we potentially going back to the downtrend. We got to see though. But I'm not getting in shorts if we made a lower high. I mean a higher high. Whenever I see a higher high, I'm definitely not getting in them shorts. So like here, this was the low. I mean, this was the high. Made our low, made our high, made our lower low, but then we made a higher high. So now we gotta pretty much wait for it to make what? Got the high, got the low, got the high. We need a lower low, and then that next pullback we can get in to go short. But just that lower low might just go straight down to the gap, like we said earlier. So as soon as we take this low, it might just go straight down to it. It might not even give us a pullback. So we're gonna see. May not give us that pullback. It might just go straight to all red candles till we get down there. And it's completely fine if it does it. Like we said, we wanted to see more of the 5 minute structure build, honestly. Alright, it look like it's going down there. We definitely, I ain't gonna lie, we could have ate a little bit on them shorts, but I didn't really want to get in based off the 1 minute. Alright, let's see. This is the determining factor. Do we respect this low? I mean, respect this gap and stay above it? Or do we start closing back inside? Let's see, let's see, let's see. How can we go close back inside? Look like we might go to the other side, honestly. Let's see. We got a little bit. Got a little bit of time. Oh, that 1 minute. Did a 1 minute close underneath there? Let's see. Let's see. I just hope we don't start chopping and going sideways. That's the biggest thing I don't want to see. Is just start moving sideways right above this gap. Or even moving sideways inside this gap. I want us to be on either side at least. Alright, we got a 1 minute close in there. Let's see. My biggest thing, I want to see if that 5 minute close in there or not. It's looking like it though. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I kind of wish we did get in one light short. That would have been. Let's see, how much one light short would have been out the open. There we go, one short would have been about. Ooh, wow, 120. A one light short with a risk about 58. Ah, yeah, that was a good, decent trade there. It's fine though. We get way more opportunities anyway, so still trying to see about this structure. It did break. Actually, you know what? I just thought of something. 5 minute, it just made this lower low. That made a lower low. So that is tricky. Just made a lower low. It just broke this structure low right here. Kind of wanted to see it stay above that. So at this point, since it broke that low, now we need a high, low, then we need a higher high before we try to go long. So we can't get in just off the first green candle no more. because it broke that structure right there. We can't get in off the first 5-minute green. We gotta see high, low, higher, high. Because right now, the Bears took control when they made that lower low. Go to the hourly. Hourly still can. We can still wait on the first green counter because we made that higher high. We didn't make this lower low just yet. As long as it don't come down here, we're good for the hourly long. Short wise, we might do. Looking for shorts. Really, the only way you want shorts is either going on that lower time frame, following the downtrend, or if you want to get in off the hourly, you gotta wait till it come take this low at 25,552. Either take that low, or if we get a next green hourly counter and then make a low somewhere up here, then you can get in then. But 5-minute, we didn't get no entry on the 5-minute. We definitely had an entry on the 1-minute though. 1-minute gave us plenty of entries, but we didn't want to trade off the 1-minute. 5-minute, we haven't got an entry just yet to go long or short. Cause this wasn't an entry to go well. Early, I'm talking about when we got on, we didn't have an entry. Earlier, this was an entry. We made that higher high, market structure shift, made a low. Once we made this higher high, all you wait on is a pullback. Get in here. Stop loss here. Go long, aim for this high. Went perfect. Same thing here. Made a higher high, made a low. All you gotta do is wait on market structure to give you a green counter. So like even if you got here on this first green counter, stop loss there. And take it up. For the shorts, it wasn't no opportunity. It literally was no opportunity on the 5-minute for shorts. It took one red. We never seen market structure shift until we got all the way down here. So was no indicator to go short on the 5-minute. Only the 1-minute gave us the indicator to go short when we seen these market structure shift to the downside. So if you was a 1-minute trader, you caught that big move right there. You 5-minute or higher, you didn't see it. You just didn't see it. We didn't get the opportunity. Oh, and that's the pros and cons. If anybody ever want to know, the pros to being on a 1-minute or just a lower time frame, you will see your entries a little bit sooner. So you'll see potential entries a little bit sooner. But the cons to it is sometimes you got to get out sooner because sometimes it can fake you out on the lower time frames. So like here, like we were saying, we had low, high, lower low, high, lower low, but then we made a higher high, kick you out. Then it switched right back to the downtrend. Low, high, lower low. Then it made another high high, kick you right back out. Then we made a low, high, and you never got kicked out again so far. But that's the thing. It can fake you out a couple of times. So it was 2 times out of here it could have kicked you out. 2 times. On a higher time frame, more than likely you're not going to get kicked out as much. But so that's the pros to the higher time frame. You're not going to get kicked out as much. But on the higher time frame, you might get instances like this where you have no entries. It never made lower low, lower high, lower low for you to get in the short. It just went all lows, all the way down to the target. So that's the cons to the higher time frame. Sometimes you don't get your entry, but it's a lot more secure. You can hold your trade more confidently on the higher time frames. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to trade on the higher time frame if we can to get more secure trades. But like we said, sometimes you just miss them opportunities, man. You miss some shorts. Like even me being kind of, being somewhat skilled how I am, I figured it was gonna come back down here. I said, hey, I see shorts. Look like getting shorts on the market open, possibly down to here. But I'm trying to lead y'all on a good example of not going down to the lower time frames. Like me personally, if I'm trading on my own, sometimes I do trade on that 1 minute because I don't mind I know that I take knowing that hey, 1 minute might fake me out here and there, but overall I'm gonna still stay shorts the whole time. Um, and I can do that. I can lose $10, $20, but then y'all seen that whole move 120. Where some of y'all might be trading a live account, y'all might be having very small margin left or something like that for y'all blow your accounts. So I'm trying to show y'all the trades that's more secure, which is higher time frames. Okay. So I'm trying not to get in on them lower time frames. I ain't gonna say it's not hard for me. Cause me knowing how to trade on them lower time frames, I be wanting to do it sometimes, but I don't want to make y'all think, hey, oh, I'm trying to find trade on the 1 minute and y'all over leveraging and getting kicked out, and blowing y'all accounts on the 1 minute. So trying to lead by some good example if I can, because I'm trying to keep it more beginner friendly. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this: once we get I say about 3-4 months into the year, hey y'all, any newcomers, y'all gonna have to go back to the old streams to see how you supposed to trade when you first get your accounts. You know, um, because the more I'm gonna be honest, like 3-4 months in, I am looking to have around 6 to 7 Apex accounts funded. So I'm really not. Once I got 6 or 7 funded, copy trading. Okay, I might look to just get $100 out the day, and copy trade it to 7 accounts. I'm probably gonna get in on that 1 minute and stuff just to go ahead and get pretty much done with my day. Where as of now, we're trying to trade on higher time frames to get bigger moves. You get what I'm saying? Bigger moves, because if you got less capital trade, you need bigger moves to really make some money. The more capital you got, the smaller the moves you need. That's why I always tell people all the time, the more money you got to put in trading, the easier it is to trade, because you don't need bigger moves when you got more money to put into it. All right, we got notification. CrowdStrike just broke. Let's see. We might get an option trade. CrowdStrike just made a lower low. Is these shorts finna come through crazy? Hold up. Uh-oh. Is these shorts finna come through crazy? That's the thing. Let me pull up. Y'all give me a second. I'm finna pull up my other charts so I can still keep my M and Q on the side, because I want to see that still in case we get a huge dump. Dump. In case we get a huge dump here. We just made a lower low, so the Bears getting back in control for CrowdStrike. Now, just because we made a low don't mean I'm supposed to get in yet, y'all. Y'all know what our rule is. We need to see what we finally made a lower low, but that's after making a higher high. So we need to see this trend to start being downtrend. So we need this lower low. Then we need a green candle. We need a green hourly candle. And then we need to make one more lower low, and then we ready to get in them shorts. All right. And then we'll be ready to get in them shorts. Stop loss will be at the high of whatever that next green candle. We'll be aiming all the way down. So either need that, or we can. This is not what I want to do. This is not what I want to do. But very well could be looking at the bigger picture, and you can be like, hey, well, the bigger picture, we got low, high, low, high. If we come make a lower low, it's still stayed in its downtrend. This supposed to be technically your true stop all the way up here at number 4. That's just too. Y'all know that's way too big. That's like $100. No, it ain't $100. What's that? $20. $20 stop loss. Well, I'm not trying to do that unless I'm swinging. If I'm swinging my contract like a month out or something, then yeah, okay, $20 stop loss ain't nothing. Because if I'm thinking we're coming all the way down to 402, that's a $60 drop. So $20 stop loss for a $60 move to profit. So that's a what, 3 to 1? 1 to 3 risk to reward. That's a nice trade. But we're weekly day trading, So I'm not. I want to see that low high happen within here. Technically, this could be, we could use this as our stop loss though. We could have used that right here, 77. Because if we look at this slight section right here, let me show y'all. We did make high, 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 low, high, high. So high, low, high. Then we made a lower low. Right? Made a lower low. Oh, I got the wrong one. Got the wrong drawing tool. High, low, high. Hold up. High, low. This the high. Then we got the low. We got another high. Could make another low, but it, oh my goodness, I didn't mean to delete it. I did not mean to delete it. Hold up. Low, high, low, high. Alright. So we could have used number 4 as our stop loss. That's probably my fault. I didn't really pay attention as I should to this trade. Because I could have used number 4 as our stop loss, honestly. Could use number 4 as a stop loss when it came up here. Look for some potential downtrend structure in this area. Right up here. And we probably could have caught them shorts right there. That was my fault. That was my fault. But it really didn't give you an entry on the 5 minute. It's my fault, but we didn't get no entry on the 5. We got the entry on the 1 minute though. Definitely a lot of entries on the 1 minute. 5 minute we didn't. So it's my fault, but not my fault. It's my fault, but not my fault. Number 4 is the solidified low. So now once we break this low down here, we gotta let that pullback come. Let that pullback come. And then once it start making a downtrend, we could potentially get ready to get in them shorts. Alright. Alright, so we took the low. Now we're just waiting on the pullback. Hopefully we get a pullback. Hopefully it don't just straight drop. That's the biggest thing. Hopefully it don't straight drop, because straight drop might not get our entry to come down here. And the way we'll know, if you ever want to know if we're gonna straight drop, let me show y'all. Let's delete that. If you want to know if we're gonna straight drop, if we get hourly close below this low, that means we're gonna just straight drop. Okay. So if hourly close below that low, we straight dropping. Okay. But number 4 is that stop loss though. Number 4 is the stop loss right up here. That's the stop loss. We missed it slightly, but it's completely fine. Like we said, it gave the entry on the 1 minute, so it's like, I mean, you could have seen it if you was on the 1 minute, but other than that, you wouldn't have seen it. But as of now, this is what it's looking like. Come on, let me take that magnet off. This is what the shorts looking like as of now. If we're trying to take it down to our gap, really to the solidify low first. And that's what it's looking like, but we want to see a pullback and then drop, make another lower low. Hopefully we can get a small pullback, then drop, and we can I at least want to bring our stop loss down to like 475. So hopefully the pullback can come to like 475, and then it drop, make a lower low. Once it make that lower low, we can get in. So we get in, save this candle, stop at 470. Once we pull up, come down back to 470, I can get in the shorts, take it down to 460, 68, potentially down to our true target, 462. Okay. But we did miss a little bit of that entry. But let's go back to MNQ. It's fine. It's completely fine. At this point, we gotta wait on the pullback over. Or if it closed below, we could get in for continuation. It's just if we get in that continuation, our stop loss still gonna have to be 478. That's the thing that kind of sucks. That's the thing that kind of sucks. Only way we can get a real good entry again is if we somehow come back and make a higher high, and then we have to remake a downtrend. That's the only way we can get a real good entry. But I don't really see us coming back up making a higher high. But that's the only way we can get a real good entry. If it come make a higher high, then we gotta remake a downtrend again. Then we can get in for a good entry. But we'll look at it, watch it. Let's go back to that MQ though. Where is it at? MQ hourly still holding. Hourly still holding. It's not until it breaks this low, then that hourly is done for this uptrend potential. 5 minute. Alright, we finally got some green. Finally got some green. Let's see what's gonna happen. So we made lower low, high. We gonna make another lower low. If we do, we can get in short. Stop loss will be at the top of that. Top of the highest point after the green. Now to be bullish, we need high, then we need to make another low, and then make a higher high. So to be bullish, we got a little bit more work we gotta do. To be bearish, all we need to do is just come down and make this lower low. That's it. That's all we need. Alright, it's pushing. It's pushing. Let's see. See what we gonna do. Oh. Alright. Getting a nice little push. Getting a nice little push. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Getting a nice push. Let's see. Let's see. It might just straight come down with one counter. So be on the lookout for that. It could. Don't mean it will. It could though. But we at least need this counter to be red. We could, just because it come take this low. If it's not red, we can't get in. We at least need it to be red. Alright, get ready. We might be able to grab these quick shorts. Potentially down to that low. Only thing, we do got minor targets here and here. So it could just go down for a second and come right back up. That's why we only gonna go in with one contract. We won't go in with more than one. We just gonna go in with one. But we're waiting right now, waiting on that opportunity to get in. All it takes is one decent trade and we good for the day. That's it. So no need to rush. No need to rush at all. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. No need to rush. Come on, show us what you working with. Show us what you're working with. Oh. And we might get in, we might get in two at a time. Just because us knowing it might be a smaller movement, we might need to get in at two. So, let's see. 5 minute did close real. All we gotta do is just come take this low now at this point. So since we know all we gotta do is take that low, we can go ahead and set a field order. So set a field order for shorts. Set a field order for shorts. If it come down there, we definitely want them shorts. All right. Come down there, we want them shorts. What target would we want? Because there'll be a downtrend on the 5 minute. Yes, we know potential target here on the 5 minute. But there's just not that much space. That's the thing, man. I don't really like them targets. Let's go to 15. 15 target at the same spot. Oh man, that'll be super. Literally, we had to get in and out this dang trade if it bounced there. Man, 5. Let's go to the 1 hour. 1 hour target is always down here though. Hold up, 1 hour target is all the way down here, so there's a lot of space for the 1 hour. It's just a dang. 5 minute 15 might mess us up. That might mess us up. Unless we get in now. You know what? Yeah, we might can get in now. Let's do that. I think getting in now is the play. Let me see. Let's give it a second down. We get in one contract if we get in now. Then we'll add if it come on down there. So let's potentially. Let me look at the 1 minute real quick. Make sure it's a downtrend. Low, high, lower, low. Yeah, it's a downtrend. Stop loss can be literally right there. So I know I'm a little slow with it, y'all. Bear with me. I'm a little bit slow when it comes to this Quisetrades. Let's see, because this is a green counter coming. Let's see if it's gonna make a higher high, or if we could come right back down. Let's see, it's almost there. Let's grab one. Stop loss up here. So we ain't really risking nothing at all. Literally not risking nothing at all. Target. See, really not risking nothing at all. Where's that hourly low? That's what we want our target. We need a red candle right here though. Need a red candle. Need a red candle. Come on. Alright, we got a red candle. We just need no higher highs to get made. Oh, got us out. What we lost on that? Barely. I think we only lost a couple dollars. Let me see. What's that? 16? Something like that? Yeah, we ain't lose nothing for real. Okay. We good. We was just trying it out, seeing if it was gonna hold that downtrend on the 1 minute. As we said, that's the thing with a 1 minute. It can give you them fake outs. We still looking for them shorts if we can come make that lower low though. So we're gonna still have this sitting here. Okay, we still got them shorts sitting down there. We were just trying to see if we get an early entry. It's completely fine. $16 ain't that bad. Alright, it made its higher high. If it breaks this up here though, I don't think we want them shorts anymore. Yeah, because that'll make a higher high here. If it breaks that there, we don't want it. If it breaks this high, gotta leave the shorts alone, y'all. Gotta leave the shorts alone. Break that higher high. Alright, let's see. Might get another early entry again, y'all. Let's see. Let's see. Make a lower low here. It's closing. Can it close red? Yeah, close red. Add potential short there too. Alright, we're waiting. Made another high, so we gotta still wait on the lower low to come. Just made another high. Waiting. Look at that 5 minute. 5 minute. Still green. But we got 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Like we said, if it goes up here and break these, we don't want none of them shorts we had set up. If it come break this high, then it'll make a higher high. We don't want that if we're looking to go short. And we put a buy stop order at the top. So if we make that higher high, it make that higher high, we can potentially take them longs up for a quick scalp. At least probably up to this gap here. Come on, what we gonna do? Market need to make some decisions. Ugh, being patient. It's literally chopping. It's making high highs and making lower lows. Chopping. Now this entry here is an early entry. We very well could just sweep this low here and come right back up, but it's fine if we got one contract. The better entry is once we get below here. Once we get below this 5-minute level here. For the shorts, if anybody want to know. Oh, we getting chopped up though. Come on, man. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? If we take this low though, I'm probably bring stop down to here. So we won't risk a lot if it want to bounce all the way back up. We can come take this low. Hopefully, just don't get faked out though. That's the thing. We might bring it straight down there, or we might wait until the first green count again set it down there. It's a chance. We might just. All right, we gonna sit in it. See if we can get filled for this one also. Let these drops come. Come on, fill the second one. Fill the second one. Come on. Come on down. Come on down. We still waiting. Need it. Come on down. Take this low. That's what we need. We're getting a pullback. We're getting a pullback. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Be patient. Getting a slight pullback. If we get a green counter and then take this high, we might manually cut. If we get a green counter and take that high. We waiting though. This counter flip green and take that high, we out. That mean we in some chop. In some chop. Check the 1 minute, see what the structure looking like. We got low, high, lower, low. Yeah, we still waiting. Hopefully it don't break this high. Wow. I think it broke that high. We might have to cut one. Might cut one. Well, we only in one, so we gonna hold it. We gonna hold it. We only in one, so I'm not gonna cut it. You gotta be patient. Do you want to keep this downtrend or is it ready to reverse back up? Go to that 5 minute. 5 minute was still red. That's a good thing. 5 minute was still red. That's a good thing. We needing this drop. It need to come on down. We really don't care if it come up. As long as it don't close green on the 5 minute after taking this high. That's the biggest thing. And we got stop sitting up here. So stop sitting up there. Kinda just gotta be patient and wait on it though. We'll look at that crowd strike real quick while we waiting. Uh-oh, crowd strike, you sitting up? Let me see. I just need a green. I kind of want this to be green, but it could go straight down though. Let me go back to MNQ. All right, pretty much back at break even. We break that hourly low. What's the next target for the hourly? Right here. Okay. And then we'll break the hourly low. I think, come on, man. I think if we get to this next low right here, I think we gonna break the hourly low. We can come on down to this next low. Got our first red again. Come on, bro. Come on down, make this lower low. That's what we need. That's what we need. Oh, my back. Oh. Pretty slow. This price action pretty slow, man. Come on. Need this drop. Come on, drop. Come on, drop. Alright, we in. Come on, we gotta wait till first TP gets set. Come on, hit first TP right there. All you gotta do is hit TP. Lock in some of this profit. Come on, you right there, man. Chill out. Yeah, alright. First TP hit. Now we just in one contract. We took off about $30, $40 right there. We want to see if this hourly low can get taken. That's our next target. Move it up some. Right there. Want to see this hourly low get taken. Want to bring my stop here, but I kind of got to wait till the first green candle. Let me see. We could sit behind a 1 minute level. We could set it there. I just hate to do it, man. I'm gonna let a green come, then a red, and then I'll set my stop. I'll bring my stop down. I can't do it. It's just too soon right now, man. Like, yes, I can set it here, but it might fake us out because it's the dang 1 minute. That's the thing. It's the 1 minute. It might fake us out. They don't be mad. I get faked out, and they go all the way down. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. If it can't close below this low, we'll cut the trade. So if it can't close below this 5 minute low, we'll cut it. Alright, it closed below it. So we're gonna hold it. We're gonna hold it. I don't want to see no 1 minutes come back above though. Come on, man. Don't give no 1 minute back above. Oh my goodness. 1 minute back above, I might have to close it. Might have to close it, man. Come on. 29 seconds. Push back below that white line. We do not want a thing. Deal with no pullback. You know what? Let's do this. Let's bring those stops down. Bring the stop down. In case it just shoot up crazy or something. Alright, I think alright now. Come on, you gotta push down and close back above. We did not want to see that. We did not want to see that. Come on now, you gotta start dropping. You got to start dropping. We did not want to see that push back above. Come on, drop. Give us a red counter. I give you to this fair value gap here. But hey, come on, you need to start dropping. We in one gap now though. So it could drop off of this gap. Come on, drop, drop, drop. Playing games. Playing games. Come on. Come on down to this hourly low. We might, you know what? We might can add one more contract if we break this low. Honestly. I can add one more contract. Let's see. Do we want to add there? If we break that low. We go that 5 minute one more time. It needs to drop. They playing games. Oh, they testing my patience. Literally. Testing my patience. Come on. It just made a freaking high. Oh, man. Come on, man. Why y'all gotta play around so much? We just need this drop so we can go and go. I think I'm gonna completely get out though. If the 5 minute counter goes back up here, I'm completely getting out. Got 1 minute, 90 seconds. I mean 1 minute, I said 90 seconds, 40 seconds. Come on. Or a 1 minute close above here, I'm gonna just cancel. 1 minute close above there. I'm canceling. Come on down, man. Y'all playing. Come on down. Come on down. We ain't got time to play these games. Alright, look, it look like I'm about to have to close. It don't come on push down. Cause that 5 minute gonna close above that white line. And I do not want to trade that. Do not want. We got 1 minute. We got 1 minute. Yeah, we got 1 minute. This counter has to be red and it has to go back below that line. If it doesn't happen, we out. We're out if it doesn't happen. So about when we get it like to 20 seconds, I'm gonna bring stop loss down right here. Got 34 seconds. 28, 27, 20 seconds we'll bring stop down. 20 seconds, we'll bring it down. It needs to push back below that white line or we couldn't. I don't care if it drop after, we're gonna cut it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, like we about to cut. Well, I'm gonna set it at the top of the red counter. I'm gonna set it at the top of that red. Alright, we out. We out. We out. So what we end up getting off of that trade? After with the first win, second loss, guess how much we made, y'all? $30. That's it. Hey, it's better than nothing though. You know, at least we made $30 off that little chop. Dang. I did the reason why I got out though, I didn't want that 5 minute closing back below that low we just swept. I mean, only way I'm ready to get back in if we come make a lower low. That's it. Literally we had to come down and take this low here. Other than that, I don't really want to get in. Um it's just too much of a chance of it coming to take these highs. Dang, man. We was trying to get that hourly low. It just didn't have the momentum. Didn't have all the momentum to come take it. Now, if we want to be bullish, what we need, y'all? Need a green counter. Then we need to come take these highs. That'll make that higher high. Stop loss will be all the way down here. That'll suck. But at least we'll make a higher high. We might can be looking for the be go long. Let's see. Mike should be getting ready to look to go long. Let's see if we can break this high here. If we can break this high right here, make a higher low, higher high. I like to take a long potential. We gotta break that high though. Oh, oh my bad. Dang, we only up $30 a day. I mean, it's better than yesterday. We was down 60 yesterday. So technically, for this week, we only down $30. So we pretty much we could end this week off at break even. And just pretty much like we didn't trade at all. We just got a free trial of our Tradeovate this week. Got to practice it. That's how look, you always gotta think positive, man. Always think positive. Always think positive. It just be like, hey, pretty much we didn't trade this week. We just got to practice our Tradeovate. You know? That's how we can look at it. Let's go look at CrowdStrike right now. My alerts is if we make a lower low down here, or if we're gonna make that higher high. Let me go to CrowdStrike though. CrowdStrike pulling back. Okay. CrowdStrike giving the pullback I want. I just want this hourly to close green for CrowdStrike. That's my biggest thing. I wanted to close green. Close green. Push down, make this lower low. I'm getting in short. Stop loss gonna be right there on that green. And I'm gonna just hold until we either come down to 468 or 469 or our 462 level. So I'm looking for shorts after we make this green. We can get a red candle and take this low. I want them shorts. I want them shorts. That's what I want. So that's what I'm looking for. If y'all want to know, this is what I'm looking for. Down, up, boom, right there. I'm ready to get in short. Stop loss will be whatever the top of this green candle is. So say it's there. I'm aiming. Slick want to hold all the way down to 462. It might kick us out. We might see potential. If we don't see us just straight close past this low at 469, like we gotta have that hourly close below. If we don't close past it, then I'll probably get out. We do close past it, I'm probably gonna hold it to 462, y'all. It's just hopefully we can do it all. I don't know if we can do it all today, but hopefully we can. Because I really don't want to give up a free day on my 0 DTE. You know, I just don't want to do that due to the holidays. We're back to MNQ though. Let's see what it's doing. We slicking a chopped fist right now. 5 minutes. Just chopping. Yeah, just chopping. And I know I said, hey, I'm not trying to get in on no 1 minute. Y'all seen that last trade we had where we just won? We had to get on 1 minute. We just weren't getting no opportunities on the we did get in. We did get a slight opportunity here. Our second entry we got in was right here. That was based off the 5 minute, but that first one we got in was based off the I mean, it was kind of based off the 5 minute too, because this was where we got in at right here. I guess you could say that was based on 5, but I ain't gonna lie, I was looking at that 1 minute to kind of see it break down a little bit for them shorts. Just unfortunately, we swept this low, our target, but we couldn't close below it. And then once we seen our green candle after not closing below the target, it was like, yeah, it's coming back up. You know, that's why we had to cut that second trade. That second trade we had to cut because it took the target, but just failed to close below. So it came right back up. So we end up with a net $30. If we would have closed it right when it was down here, I think we was up what, $60, something like that. Could have took just 60, or if it would have kept going, we probably would have made like one something, like 120, 130. All right, let's see. Can we get a red 5 minute candle though? Red 5 minute candle potentially could be entry for a short to come right back down again. Let me remove this 1 minute. I don't need these no more. Potentially be entry for a short. We get a red 5 minute, but if it just be a big red 5 minute, I don't think I want it. I want it to be like up here red 5 minute. About to make that lower low. Okay, it's a downtrend, so at least should come right here. At least should come down to here, but is it gonna keep going? That's the thing. At least should come right here though. Let me delete these green lines too. Well, no, I'll keep this one because we never came and took that 5 minute low. But it should be coming down here. Come on now, should be coming right here. I mean, do we got gaps? Oh yeah, we do got a gap here. Maybe it'll bounce off this gap, but I'm thinking it should come take that low. That high, low, high, lower, low. Okay. Right here. So if we do close green, that first red, I think I'm gonna get in a short down to number 3. So we close green right here. That first red 1 minute. I think I'm gonna take a short. As long as we don't take this high. If we don't take this high, and if our red, see now that messed it up. I don't really want. I need another green candle, cause I don't want to take it with the red this close to the target. That's just too close. I mean, yeah, it can keep going, but it's just too close to the first target. I don't really want that. We need to come up a little bit higher, then give me a red up here, so that I can at least get like $30, $40 off that trade. You know what? That's why we don't need to be on the 1 minute. So you can get off the 1 minute, cause the target's too close. Target's too close. We got so literally we just need a 5 minute red. Style loss can be up here, target down there. Short. Whatever we be looking for. Come on, close red. And make sure that 1 minute's still in the downtrend though. As long as we don't take this. The 1 minute close green, we gonna bring our stop loss down there with that 1 minute close green. Oh, but I got my target at the wrong spot. Well, no, we said aim for that. My hold up, hold up. We might need to bring it down, y'all. Might gotta bring it down. Cause what we got in off of five? No, we getting off of 5 minutes. I'm tripping. We should be aiming down there. My stop would be up here. Well, the truth, if we on a 5 minute solidify low, it is up here. Alright, so that's the solidify low. Biggest thing when we cross this, what we gonna do? Come on, don't give us no uptrend right now. We might have to cut it. Really don't want to see no uptrend right now. I want to see it come down. So come on, keep dropping, please. I don't really want to see no uptrend. Take this low and keep going. That's what I want to see. I think we gonna take this low. It's just we're gonna keep going. Alright, can we take this low and keep going? That's another thing. Come on. Push down, push down, push down. Close below, please close below. We close below. I think I want to bring it down to that candle high. Alright, we closed below. Just don't close back above. Come on. Go down to the next level. I might force close it. We close back above. I think I'm gonna close for $10 profit. That 5 minute. 5 minute red though. Ah, we closed above. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna set it there. I ain't closed above. Come on, make that lower low and close red. So we got stop at least in the profit. We at least taking like $14 off this trade. Come on, make a lower low right here. Nice. Come on. Ah, it's bouncing back. 16 seconds. When this counter closes, we set and stop it on that counter high. 10 seconds. Alright, we're gonna bring it down. If it come kick us out, it kick us out. I don't really like it's just too risky of a chop, man. So it kick us out and go down, it is what it is. Or if can it go straight to TP? A green counter probably gonna kick us out. Really want to see a red. And we wanted to close below the dang white line. Come on, man. Come on, we need to go down. I don't want to see no greens till we get down to target. You know what? Let me see something. Oh, never mind, never mind, never mind. I was about to say, let me see if I can bring my TP further down. Because I was like, if we break this 5-minute low, we'd be right back in our downtrend. We should be going down to this hourly low down here. But I got kicked out. We was finna see if we can keep holding it. I was finna move my style loss up and see, hey, if we do take this low, we can possibly come down to this hourly low. But it might have been the right thing. It might have been the right decision. If we make this higher high, we did the right decision to get out. So we caught, how much we made off of that? We made $15. Oh yeah, $15. So we had $45 on the day. $15 away from being break even on the week. $15 away from being break even on the week. 5 minute. It's just we ain't. That's the thing. Price action is not the best for us to have long holding trades. God dang. Like we can get about $30 a pop, but the price action not giving us them $100, $200 moves right now. Like look at this. Only good move we had was at the beginning, and this literally you had to get in on the 1 minute. Because if you got in on you couldn't get in on the 5 minute. Once we start getting some 5 minute structures to get in on, literally we've been getting kicked out pretty quick. Like I mean, I could have held a little longer on these 5 minute structures, but I was trying to scalp it just in case we reverse. But we had what? We had low, high. We could have got in, got out. Then here, right now it's sitting there. Like this not that crazy amount of space. This where you supposed to go heavier on your contracts if you want to get some decent money. But we're not trying to do that because it's a chance that hey, we push all the way back up, but we know that hourly, if this hourly end up flipping green somewhere down here, it can be a higher low and shoot all the way back up. So we just don't want to take that chance. So we're trading one contract at a time, you know. So a little range like this, you can't really make crazy amount of money. Like we said, we made 30. Really could have made 60, 70 on that first one, but we held it to see if it was gonna keep dropping, which it didn't. Um, so we potentially could have been up what? Because that trade right here was up. We was up 30. So maybe $100 or so we could have been up right now. But like we said, we made 45. So um, it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not crazy money right now to make. Really not that crazy amount of money to make right now. Just ain't. That's all it is. Just ain't. 5 minutes. Come on. This would be the stop loss up here. But that ain't a good risk reward. That's the thing. Now let me delete these white lines. My bad, my bad. Y'all probably like, dang, you got all these white lines. Delete these white lines. Delete some of these alerts. Hey, we up 45 on the day, but that ain't nothing. I mean, well, you know what? I'm gonna take that back. Cause with Apex, guess what our rule requirement is, y'all? Make at least $50. So we really only gotta make $5 more, and we at least meet the rule requirement to get to our payout. So not that bad, not too shabby, not too shabby. Literally, all you gotta do is make $50. That's it. 15 minute, no type of entries. It's just straight drop, drop, drop. Really only got one more load to take on the 15 before we start heading to this hourly low. I want to get in the short so bad, y'all. Honestly. But it's like, God dang, it stop right there. It's like, literally we can be bouncing right here, and that's the scary part. You can literally be bouncing right here. Just not confident in them trades. We just not confident. We just not confident in it, man. Can't do nothing about it. We want to take trades that we're comfortable with and confident in. So target's just too close. I don't like the targets being there. Yeah, it's just not the best looking chart. Target's too close on the 5 minute. 15 minute, we don't got no entry. 1 hour, and by the time we get an entry, our stop loss will be all the way up here if we looking for short. 1 hour, same thing as the 15. Our stop would be all the way up here just for a target right here. You know, just not the best situations right now. That's all, man. It's just not the best opportunities. Daily, daily, same thing. We ain't even got no entry to get in on the daily. Now, the one thing about the daily though, if we end up getting a green candle, making a higher high, stop loss gonna be down here. Target's still not the best, but it's a lot. It's a lot better risk reward than them lower time frames. Lower time frames, our risk reward is terrible. Like short wise, terrible risk reward. Long wise, if we can get high someone down here, stop and be there. That's a lot better. But just not the best. Oh snap! See me doing all that dang freaking talking. I didn't even notice we closed red right there. We would, if I noticed that, I would have said stop here. Try to see if we can get quick scout. I didn't even notice we closed red there. Potentially we can drop, man. Come on, we potentially can go on drop. Take this low right here. Just too choppy. This price action horrible for the end of the year off, man. Really might have to walk away with $45, y'all. Why you just have to do it? Cause we ain't getting nothing beautiful, you know. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm gonna make a call though. Give me 1 second. Yeah, you still coming or not? Yeah. Is you coming or not today? Alright. I'm about to get ready to go. I ain't know if you coming. Yeah, make some money. Cause the markets ain't doing nothing for real. No. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, cause I started doing that, so I'm gonna put you out for a little bit. Yeah. Riley. I hear you. Mm. Yeah. Well, then just so what time you think you probably be over here? All right, I'll wait on you. All right, I'm gonna wait on you. All right, later. Y'all see the drop? Right now, why the market want to move when somebody I gotta get on the phone call? That's crazy, crazy. I think we're gonna cut. I don't even think we want to try to hold. Let me see. Let me see. Can we still stay red? I want to see if we can stay on this hourly. Come down here and touch this, please. Thank you. Now close below there. That's what we need to see. We definitely made our money though for the day. About $90. I probably moved my stop down too soon because it probably finna do a retest right here. I was thinking we finna close down there. I think we finna get kicked out right here. It's completely fine though. We made our money if we get kicked out. You might see that retest right here before trying to drop. Might see that. Let's see. If it could just come take this low, I won't have to see that retest. Do you want to retest and drop? Or do you want to just go straight down? Come on. Come on. Go straight down. Please. Please. Green candle definitely retesting. But can we just get a red, please? Don't close green. Don't close green. 10 seconds. Go down. Turn red. Nice. Now we just need to close. Oh. Boy, they almost skipped. I thought it was green. We just got close below this dang low, man. Retest came. We out. It is what it is. We made some money today, though. It is what it is. It is what it is. Did a retest of that hourly low. But after seeing that hourly low get taken, what did that do? Messed up the hopes for the Bulls. Definitely did. So at that point, now the Bulls need another green candle, need another low, need another high. So Bears are in control right now. Shorts are in control as of now. That was a nice short we took, y'all. Real nice. I think I'm gonna end it there too, cause that ended up putting us up. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Basically $100 on the day. So we got our I think these shorts gonna come right back in, y'all. But we got our requirement for Apex. But the only thing I'm gonna say for our eval accounts, $100 really ain't doing that much. We gotta make 3,000. But hey, we gonna have lot better days, of course. Not every day gonna be make $1,000,000. Some days you take $100, walk away. Uh, some days take $400, walk away. Just gotta be able to see it, understand our market conditions, and be like, hey, this all the market giving out today. Um, so like I said, we take our $100. We be glad with our $100. It's all adding to the pool, all adding to the pot. Um, just gotta be here every single day, show up every single day, and then we eventually get them nice, beautiful days where we can get nice, $200-300 move. So guess we're gonna go and call it here. I don't think I'm gonna waste any more of you guys' time. Y'all know around 10 o'clock usually when I be done. So that was a nice way to end right there. Go ahead and make that $100. We got one more day closer to our payout for our PA accounts. Evaluation, we $100 closer. So yeah, we'll go ahead and end it right here. If I do get any other trades, I'll be sure to have the notification bell on because I will post it on our news feed if I get any other trades on the accounts. But yeah, y'all have a good one. Your boy Keith is